Brett Campbell, everybody. This is his third show ever. Give it up for him. Hell yeah. Take your shit. Yeah, nice job, man. Hell yeah. Get it all out of here. Hey, you know what really happens when you get an erection lasting longer than 4 hours? They drain your dick with a giant needle.
I was going to say Chelsea.
Won't be the first time.
Yeah. It might not ever work again.
Won't be the first time for that.
I learned that on the internet.
I learned that on my time.
Alright. The next comic coming up tonight is a guy that I started doing comedy with way back in the last September. Yeah, he's been here a couple times. He's been at the tap room. He's a crowd favorite. He's one of my personal favorites. And we keep bringing him back because of that. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Tarzan motherfucking Jenkins.
Motherfucking night tonight, cause I had a bet with Caleb. Cut the goddamn wheels. So I did. You just made my motherfucking night, cause I made a bet with Caleb before I got on the stage. I said, Caleb, when you have a collective of white people together and you play a Neil Diamond song, they can't help but sing along. Thank you. But on the other side of the coin, if you play a Temptations song, black people are gonna sing along. I don't even know who the fuck the Temptations are. That's like greed, lust, jealousy, and I don't know. But it's, I know you won't leave me. I do dance steps and all of that shit. And by seeing that I'm the only one singing, I guess there are no other black people in this crowd.
Woo.
No. I'll laugh by myself then. Fuck y'all. It was funny to me. I love this shit. But, yeah, but nah. See, the thing that brought that bet about, Caleb, I want my motherfucking money, by the way. The thing that brought that bet about is we was watching the Dave Chappelle skit before the show. And there was a skit where Dave Chappelle was talking about how different instruments strike black people and white people differently. And he showed how if a break beat comes on, black people would start a party anywhere. If a break beat comes on, you hear some shit like this. Black people like, oh shit. Oh. Yo, we start a party. But on the other side of the coin, if white people hear the guitar solo from Sweet Child of Mine, somebody's picking up a fucking air guitar. Come on, y'all know I'm telling the fucking truth. Don't look at me like this. You know I'm telling the truth. But the thing is that Dave didn't say there are certain instruments that strike fear in the hearts of black people. And that one instrument is the banjo. When black people hear the banjo, we go on high fucking alert. Yeah. White people hear a banjo, they hear ding-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. Black people hear a banjo, we hear we get scared. We get scared because we know what kind of people play the banjo. Motherfuckers that do this shit. That's not what we deal with. Yo, we hear a banjo in real life and black people turn from BET's Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and they turn into Animal Planet's Meerkat Manor. We hear ding 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 ding. Black people like. You hear that shit? Start sniffing the air and everything. Smells like a banjo. Quanta, get the kids in the barrel, hurry up. The white folks is up to something, cut the lights out. You know, I'm telling you, it's crazy. I don't know. I don't know where to go from that. Pokemon, of course I gotta talk about Pokemon. Everybody's on this Pokemon Go shit. People are coming up to me talking about, yo, you playing this Pokemon Go shit? And I'm like, no, because I'm fucking grown. I was grown when the first one came out. No, my kids are too old to play this shit. Shit is ridiculous. Yo, but it still intrigues me though. It intrigues me. Because what the news was saying is that 2 people found dead bodies, 1 guy got set up to get robbed in a drug deal, and 6 people wandered out into the fucking highway to get hit by a goddamn car. That's telling me that these kids today are fucking stupid. Stupid. And I'm like, I have kids, and mines are not discluded. They are included. My kids are fucking stupid. Unfortunately, I can't blame that on the Pokemon. Yo, they're smart though. They're smart as shit. They're intelligent as shit, but they dumb as fuck too. Yo, my little 10-year-old daughter came up to me with a very fucking intelligent question and said to me, she said, Daddy, how would you explain color to a how would you explain color to a blind person? And I was like, yo, I just finished smoking a blunt the size of my middle fucking finger. And you want to ask me a question like this right now? But I tried to be a father like I'm supposed to. But I'm a stoner too, and you know, it's hard to balance. But, yo, so I say to her, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'd smack the shit out of that motherfucker. And I tell him to feel his face, and I say that is red. Then I'd pull my weed out my pocket. I'd let him smell it, and I'd say that's green. Then I'd fart, and I'd tell him that that's brown. Or maybe dark green if I had a salad. Yeah, but my oldest daughter is in the living room listening to me. She's 18 years old and she's looking at me like this. I'm like, well, how the fuck would you answer the question then? Which is smart ass. How would you explain colors to a blind person? And she looked up at me over her shoulder. She said, I give him a fucking Skittle, tell him to taste the rainbow and get the fuck out of my face.
Woo!
I couldn't argue with Yo, kids are fucking wild, man. They're strange. Like I was talking to my next oldest daughter. She's 17. We're sitting down watching some kind of AIDS documentary, and they bring up Magic Johnson. And this is a strong thing for me because my mother died from AIDS before they even knew what AIDS was. So I like to educate my children. So we're sitting on the couch watching this AIDS documentary, and they bring up Magic Johnson. And she asked me, who is Magic Johnson? And I said, bitch, are you for real? And she was like, no, really, who is Magic Johnson? Is he the guy who makes the magic erasers that we clean the bathroom with? And I'm like, no, that's Mr. Clean, and he's not even a real person. And she's like, wait, so he's the guy who makes the baby powder? I'm like, no. That's Johnson & Johnson, and I don't understand why you're stuck on bathroom cleaning products. And she's like, well, fuck it, he must be a rapper then. And I lost it. I did the only thing that I could do as a parent and I gave her blind ass a bag of fucking Skittles, and I told her to taste the goddamn right. I like that joke. Y'all should have laughed loud. Oh my goodness. All right, let's keep it going. What's going on here? Yo, I came down here early. I was here early. I didn't have shit to do. I was trying to see what Lindenville was about. And as I was walking down one block, I ran across this midget packing shit into a fucking U-Haul. And it looked like he was struggling and shit, right? So I walk up on him. I'm trying to be a good Samaritan. I'm like, hey, yo, my man, let me help you put that flat screen on the U-Haul. And he was like, yo, fuck you, big man. This is my iPad. Don't get nasty with me, you little motherfucker. Stuff your ass in a mailbox and turn you into a real life R2-D2. Fuck I am. Speaking of R2-D2, I wanted to open up a Chinese restaurant and have all of my employees dress up like Star Wars characters and call it the Ewok.
You're stupid.
Wait. I want to open up a Chinese restaurant and have all of my employees dressed up like zombies and call it The Walking Dead. That's awesome. Yeah, I see I'm going down. I'm going to cut my time right here. Yo, I had a blast. Just like the guys in Dallas. Yeah, yes, I said it. Exactly.
Tarzan.